Once upon a time in a very magical animal land, there lived a puppy prince. He was getting older and it was time for him to find a wife, and so he gathered all of the animals from the neighboring forests, villages, and towns, and gathered them up for a special decree. He told the entire crowd that he was in search of a wife but would only marry a princess. The problem was, there weren't too many princesses nearby, but there were a lot of animals that really wanted to marry the dog, and so a lot of them were tempted to pretend they were a princess. After the announcement, Mommy Pig approached the prince dog and said,
"Oh, Danny, you should absolutely pick me. I'm a princess."
Danny Dog replied,
"Why, you can't be a princess. You're far too old." "Oh dear, he found my cover."
As soon as Mommy Pig left, Candy Cat came up to the prince dog.
"I'm a real princess. You should marry me."
"Well, if you're a princess, then you should have to prove it to me."
"Well, alright then. I will do a fancy curtsy for you. Here we go.
Well, I can definitely see you're not a princess now. You better go now.
Okay.
I may never find a princess.
Everyone was lining up to see the prince. Susie Sheep came up next.
"I'm most definitely a princess. You should marry me."
Wait just a minute. What is that on your head? It looks like a bicycle helmet, not a crown.
I lost my crown. That's why I'm wearing this helmet.
Well, as you should know, princesses never ride on bicycles.
Well, I guess you caught me. Well, it was a try.
And just when the prince dog was about to give up came Princess Peppa Pig.
"Oh, good day, sir. I'm Princess Peppa Pig, and I'm interested in taking your hand in marriage."
Oh my, you really do look like a princess with a crown and everything.
"Yes, indeed. I absolutely am a princess. I was born and raised royalty."
Alright, well, if you really are a princess, you have to prove it to me. So, I'm going to have you come over to my house and sleep in a very extremely comfortable bed to test how pampered you were growing up.
Alright, I will sleep in the bed and prove to you that I really am a princess.
Wonderful. Come back in precisely 2 hours and I'll have the bed made.
See you then, Sir Prince.
Danny Dog had to hurry. He had a lot of work to do. Inside the castle, the prince dog talked to his royal guard. He asked the guard how could he know for sure that this beautiful Peppa Pig was really a princess. The guard said that all princesses are pampered. They are used to wearing the finest clothes, eating the finest food, and sleeping in the finest beds. Since the princess was sleeping over tonight, the guard suggested that the prince make a super comfortable bed for the princess with 20 mattresses, but put a tiny little pea at the bottom of all 20 mattresses, and if she can feel that tiny little pea and have a terrible night's sleep, then she must be a true pampered princess. The dog prince thought that was a fabulous idea, so he dropped a little green pea on the bed where the princess will be sleeping tonight, and then he left to go make some Play-Doh mattresses. He laid each mattress on the bed one by one. The bed was ready. The prince had made so many Play-Doh mattresses, and underneath the mattresses was a tiny little pea. Nobody could feel that pea under that mattress unless they were a pampered princess. The prince dog finished the bed just in time because the Princess Peppa Pig had just arrived.
"Oh my, what is this tower of mattresses?"
Why, it's the bed I made for you to sleep in. It's the finest, most comfortable bed in the whole kingdom with 20 mattresses on it.
Wow, I should have an amazing night's sleep in this bed. I'm used to only 6 mattresses on my bed.
The dog prince couldn't believe it. The pig sleeps with 6 mattresses normally? She must be a princess, but he really needed to know for sure. He told her good night, sleep tight, and she said good night as well, and he returned to his bedroom. Princess Peppa Pig couldn't wait to go to bed. She's never slept on 20 mattresses before. The hardest part though was climbing up all those mattresses. Whew, by the time she made it to the top, she was tired. That night, Peppa Pig tossed and turned, tossed and turned. She couldn't figure out why she was having such a terrible sleep. With 20 mattresses, she should be sleeping like a baby. She finally fell asleep for a little bit, but then woke up again. She rolled around a little bit. She even tried sleeping sideways, but that was uncomfortable. Then she just turned her whole body around, and she still tossed and turned. It was a horrible night's sleep for Peppa. During the next morning's breakfast, Princess Peppa complained to the dog about the horrible night's sleep she had.
Oh, Prince Danny, you were so nice giving me such a comfortable bed with 20 mattresses to sleep on, but for some reason I had the worst night's sleep ever. I kept tossing and turning and just couldn't fall asleep. I was so uncomfortable.
The Prince dog was actually so happy to hear Princess Peppa's complaints.
This is spectacular. You must be a real princess then. Oh, Princess Peppa, will you marry me?
Oh, why yes, of course.
Princess Peppa and the prince kissed and lived happily ever after. Click on a picture to watch another fun toy video, and don't forget to subscribe and like. Thanks for watching and have a great day.